Elite athletes don't push through pain. They negotiate with it in real time. Do Hard Things by Steve Magness. Audiobook summary and review by StoryShots. Ignoring pain and gritting your teeth is not toughness. It's a shortcut to burnout. That is the uncomfortable starting point of Do Hard Things by Steve Magness, a performance scientist who coaches Olympic athletes and has spent years studying why the tough guy stereotype quietly wrecks the people who buy into it. The facade model of toughness is broken. Bobby Knight won 3 national championships by screaming, humiliating, and intimidating his players. For decades, that looked like toughness. The real story traces back to a misreading of military training, the myth that you build strong people by throwing them into chaos and seeing who survives. Actual Navy training does the opposite. Master the skill first, then apply stress gradually. Sink or swim doesn't test toughness. It drowns people who were never taught to swim. Think about the last time a coach, boss, or parent pushed you by projecting fear instead of teaching you a skill. Did it make you stronger, or just afraid of failing in front of them? Acting tough and being tough are opposites, not synonyms. Toughness built on fear collapses the moment fear disappears. What replaces it is the real question. Your brain runs a constant cost calculation. Every stressful moment triggers a silent question inside your body. Is this a challenge or a threat? That single appraisal, made in milliseconds, determines whether your body releases energizing adrenaline or defensive cortisol. The difference between people who thrive under pressure and people who panic isn't pain tolerance. It's whether they've trained themselves to size up a situation accurately. Accurate appraisal requires an honest read of your own abilities. Most people are trained to fake confidence instead of build it, and that gap is where performance quietly falls apart. Something else has to replace the fake version, and it isn't more willpower. Every time you psych yourself up with hollow confidence, you're loading a gun that goes off the moment reality disagrees with you. Confidence isn't a mindset, it's a byproduct of a formula. There is an actual equation for this. Performance depends on the mismatch between expected effort and actual sense of effort, where expected effort comes from past experience and psychological drive, and actual effort gets shaped by internal and external feedback. When expectation and reality line up, the brain stays calm. When they don't, alarm bells override thoughtful decisions, no matter how many affirmations you repeated that morning. Confidence isn't something you project. It's data your brain trusts because you fed it accurate information before. The next question is how you train your brain to predict correctly under real pressure, and that training process gets genuinely strange. Confidence isn't a feeling you manufacture. It's a prediction your brain trusts because you've earned it. If this changed how you think about resilience, someone in your life, an athlete, a founder, a stressed-out parent, would probably want this too. Final summary. This summary of Do Hard Things traced one argument. Fake toughness collapses under pressure. Real toughness starts with accurate appraisal, and confidence runs on a predictable formula rather than bravado. Steve Magness builds on this with 4 full pillars, including how emotions function as messengers rather than obstacles, why elite performers deliberately shift between narrow focus and dissociation, and what psychological needs must be met before anyone sustains real drive. Anyone coaching, parenting, leading a team, or training for something hard needs the rest of this. We're building the full summary of Do Hard Things right now, complete with an infographic and animated video. Follow it in the StoryShots app so it's waiting the moment it drops.